I ain't gonna lie, man. Them Celtics had me nervous than a mud before last night game. But the king, hey, LeBron was LeBron last night, baby. 44, 11, and 9, man. Really showed out. K-Love got injured. Little head concussion, man. Hopefully he be back game 7, man, because they gonna need him, man. It's gonna be setting up for a good game 7, man. I know my boy gonna pull it out. You know how he doing game 7s, but Boston at home, they ain't lost their all playoffs, man. So it's gonna be a great game, man. And I'm looking for Jason Tatum, man. He gonna have to at least give him at least 20. You know, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, they all gonna have to play great collectively as a team to beat them boys. Now, for the choke artists, what they calling them, man, them Golden State Warriors and the Rockets series, man, that's also 3-2, man. So Kevin Durant, he gonna have to show that he great, man. Everybody claim he number 2 in the world. He gonna have to show it, man, for real. Any means necessary. And Steph already know, man. He sometimes in late games he get a little choked up as well, man. You know what I'm saying? And CB came out there and shimmied him and all that. Hey, he got to come back. Game 6 and 7, man. Must wins or they season over, man. I didn't see it playing out like this. I knew the Rockets could beat them. Just didn't know if they would, you know. But Chris Paul is hurt. He out game 7. So we going to see, man. I'm still going with the Warriors to win this series, hopefully in 7, not 6, like I said, because I really just don't want to see the Rockets. When Cleveland make it to the finals, I do not want them to play the Rockets, man. But I do want to say this is great for basketball, man. Everybody who thought that there wasn't no competition in the league right now, y'all wrong, man. I always said I love the good young players and the young teams, man, because they making the league exciting, man. I love the fact we got this influx of young players that's stronger, faster, they can shoot. You know what I'm saying? They might can't defend like that, but they gonna learn. They gonna learn that you gotta defend to win. So shout outs to the league, man. I'm glad the Warriors got some comp. I'm glad LeBron got some comp on the East. But even though everybody gonna say Boston didn't have Kyrie, if they lose this series, they gonna have all the excuses for them. They didn't have them. They're not gonna credit Bron for beating a solid, formidable Boston team. So like I say, Steph gotta be great, and KD gotta show his critics, man, that he can be that number 1 option, man, on the Warriors. He can be the man, and he's going to have at least 35 tonight. So it's going down, man. Go Cavs, man. Whatever it takes. Hey, hopefully the Warriors win too, because I want to see y'all in the finals for part 4 and not Houston, because them boys shoot too good. The bearded one, we're going to see, man. You might need 40 tonight to win, man. Take this series from Golden State, man. But it's going to be a good one. Holla at me, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. Layup Line Sports. Always putting you up on game. Peace. Couple points on the Jordan-LeBron debate. First of all, we need to wait till LeBron's career is over before we have a debate. How you going to compare somebody's career to a person that hasn't finished their career yet? You know, that's unfair. So, of course, Jordan might have a better career right now. You know what I'm saying? Another point is, look who's defending LeBron. The Jay Crowders of the world, the Jaylen Browns, the Marcus Morris. You know, the back in the day, Michael Petras, Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Bodies, 6'8" bodies, 250. Who was defending Jordan? Could y'all please tell me this? His best defender was probably Byron Russell. He was having people like Craig Elo, Mark Price, GP, which he was small. But you know what Bron would have did to GP? Who else? Hersey Hawkins, Joe D. But you know, back to the basket, Bron on Joe D, child's play. You seen it yesterday. He put his back to the basket. You know, it's child's play. I don't know if he really got had the defenders, the great defense that Bron had. I mean, maybe the team defense was a little bit better, but as far as the individual defenders that Bron faced, man, they much tougher defenders. A lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster, man. You know, so I think that's leaves a lot to be said, you know, about the Jordan and Bron debate as the competition we was playing. You know what I'm saying? Another thing on the Jordan and Bron tip. Do y'all remember when the hand checking rule was introduced into the NBA? Oh, it was because of Jordan. It was because of the bad boys was stopping Jordan so much that they took the hand check rule out the NBA. If you don't know, a hand check, it does not allow you to touch the front of a player when they're moving laterally or forward towards you. You can't really touch them on the hip or try to stop their progress in any way, shape, or form. So basically, any play could be a foul. Any play. You know what I'm saying? Today's rules, any play could be a foul because that happens every play. So really, it's pick and choose when it's called. The hand check, and normally the hand check is called for the great players if they want them to be greater than they actually are. Jordan got the hand check and he got the elbow foul. The touch the elbow when you shooting that fadeaway or you shooting the jumper and touching the elbow. Jordan made that call popular because he got it every time. Don't look like you touch Jordan. Actually, don't breathe on Jordan. Do anybody remember this type of talk going on? Like, you could not breathe on Jordan or he was going to get a call to foul, you know? Now, one thing I will say about Jordan is he was a fierce competitor. That was the best part of his game because he was an underdog. So when people had that type of chip on their shoulder, like a Ben Wallace or even how Donovan Mitchell feel, you know what I'm saying? He got a chip on his shoulder, so he plays like that, you know. So I do think Jordan is a way better competitor than LeBron. I also think that another rule change they did, they took out the crab dribble, as LeBron called it, which we know as older players as the jump stop. So they took the jump stop out the game because of LeBron. The jump stop is a move, is a gather move. It's to gather and do a pump fake if you can or whatever. But Bron made it so famous because the type of his gathers look so huge. They said, man, that gotta be illegal. There's no way we can allow him to jump stop. And they literally took jump stop out of basketball. I remember being at camp as a young dog. They taught me how to jump stop. Bounce it and then jump up and gather. And then head fake or go up with it. You know what I'm saying? But the jump stop was a big part. People used to do the jump stop on fast breaks. They used to teach you how to do that on fast breaks. You know, so you can finish easily and more under control. Took the jump stop out for my mans. So one player they are pushing fouls for, you know, to help them get to the line more, you know. And on the other hand, they taking away stuff because this player was too big. Speaking of LeBron, I remember they changed a lot of the rules with Shaq. You know, they didn't, man. They changed the rules because Shaq was too dominant, man. And they started doing the hack a Shaq because they couldn't handle him. You know, so all great players, they get the rules changed for them. You know what I'm saying? Jordan got the rules changed for him in a good way. You know, he couldn't beat the bad boys. When they took that hand checking out, it made it a little bit easier. You know, the Jordan rules reversed. the Pistons had the Jordan rules with Bill Laimbeer and stuff. Basically, no free chili, no easy layups, no nothing. And they beat him up, and they had to take it out for him to be successful and beat them Piston boys. But with all that being said, man, I still think Jordan has him right now. He definitely still got him right now. If he win a ring this year, it's gonna be a lot closer. But I'm gonna guarantee when LeBron's career is over, he's gonna be the GOAT. For sure. That's why I'm calling him the GOAT right now. 15-year career, never been in trouble, came right out of high school, had the biggest expectations of anybody ever coming into the league and lived up to them, with all the critics hating in the age of social media. So that's another thing people got to realize. We're in the age of social media to where anything you pick up, phone, tablet, computer, TV. As for LeBron, you on TV. Always. You always on TV. It's always talking about, can you be as great as people say you are, or that's what it was at first. Can he be great at all? Then what it was next, can he win a championship? After he won a championship, can he do it multiple times? Now it's, can he be the greatest of all time? You know what I'm saying? It's like every time he hit a bar, they try to put another bar on top to try to make him see, oh, he haven't reached that yet though. He's reached his level of GOAT status. He don't have to be better than Jordan. If I told you that he was gonna be better than Jordan when he first came in the league, y'all would have probably tried to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Even mention him in the same breath as Jordan. And now we are able to do that 15 years later. I just want y'all to know the fact that we're able to do this and actually draw a legitimate comparison between these two players. Because guess what? I don't remember them doing it for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? This is just a Bron comparison to Jordan. Because Jordan wasn't compared to Oscar. Jordan wasn't compared to Bill and Will. So why are we comparing LeBron to Jordan? Oh, so y'all can knock him. That's what this Jordan and Bron thing is all about. Just to knock Bron, huh? Why don't you just let him be great? Just let him do his thing and create his own legacy. Because one thing's for sure, they not even the same type of players. They not even close to the same type of player. LeBron is way more Magic than he is Jordan. He's an athletic Magic that can shoot a little bit better. And Magic will tell you that, man. Magic draw that comparison to himself, man. The type of passes, that's what he learned from, man. Bron was watching Magic, man. You know what I'm saying? But you had to be watching Jordan too. I watched Jordan avidly, and I hated him when he was playing. I had one particular time where I liked Jordan after he retired. He retired and came back as a Wizard and became a regular player. I used to hate Jordan because he used to kill the Pistons. He used to kill Grant Hill. I seen both. The teal Pistons, the red, white, and blue Pistons. He was trying to kill both of them after he kept losing in the Eastern Conference Finals to him. He went nuts. So I really didn't like. I watched the 72-10 season. I really did. I watched the 72-10 Bulls. I mean, I'm 33. Y'all might be a little bit younger, but I actually seen Jordan play. I was watching when he hit that shot on Byron Russell in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Utah had a heck of a team. Jordan Will to win was just a little too great though for him, man. It was that series was good, man. Them Utah Bulls series was a nasty series, man. I remember playing the Supersonics, and I thought they was gonna have a chance. I was a big Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, so I do feel y'all hate for Bron, but don't let it spill over into just talking crazy, saying he not a great player. I get y'all LeBron hate. I hated Jordan.